It's that time again for another episode of D&D Misfit Adventures. Thank you for joining us for our campaign. And if you like us, give us a like, give us a share, throw a comment, even if you don't like us. Any feedback is good feedback. And if you like D&D and tabletop gaming, please go and visit our friends down at minimegastore.com for your miniatures, books, more 3D printed miniatures, dice, dice towers, more stuff that I could possibly tell you about in this short amount of time before this video. And use the code MISFITS, all capitals, for 10% off all of your purchases. And now, let's go and meet the Misfits. Go. So, welcome, Misfits, to episode 14. Ooh. Discovering that Constantine had not returned from a hunting trip, you have managed to gain information about something. Information that the kidnappers in question were all wearing natural clothing. Sir Simon Stevenson advised you to check with the harbour master for any further information. Discovering that a group of elves had arrived into the city recently on a vessel, the group known as the Feathered Brotherhood, hunters and traders. You went for an evening's entertainment at the local gambling establishment, and you also given lots of information from a mysterious cloaked individual at the gambling table. You then travelled to Duncasis to find more information about the shrine that you had found previously in the Crocker Gator's nest. To your surprise, Duncas was still missing, so you set off in search of him in the Crocker Gator's cavern. A large area full of pools give you premonitions or memories, but you're not quite sure. And that's where we're going to come back in. My God. Starting to confuse myself with all of these intros each week now.
I might have overcomplicated things a little.
Not overcomplicated. There's nothing overcomplicated about it.
There's a difference between this campaign and the other campaign. Early on in this campaign, there's a lot of information overload and a lot of things to remember, whereas the other one was kind of, let's go with the flow.
Yeah, there's no flow. You open world. That's what I said, open world. But you guys find yourself in a underground cavern full of these mirroring pools, each mirroring pool giving you various premonitions, visions, memories, etc. Affecting
therapy,
affecting your mental state for a small time. A55 with the largest memory or recollection, seeing a vision of Father Matt pulling him from the battlefield, which, as far as he was aware, he was not part of. Now finding out and understanding that he was a warforged built for battle, his oath has now changed.
Oh, damn!
And he is now not of Oath of Ancients, he is now a oath breaker of vengeance. And I hope that that's not my PC doing that.
It's freezing.
Oh no, not already.
No, Chris is doing.
We've got
We've
got background talking on one, a camera freezing.
Stop. Can you hear me? How come my connection be unstable?
You seem fine. Yeah, you seem fine now. You're moving and we can hear you now.
Right. Anyway, A55, I'm hoping that this is just gonna glitch out and come back again. It does it every freaking week. A55 was the one that got the most information from it, but yes, his oath has now changed. He is now oath of vengeance, as he is a war machine paladin.
Ooh,
Whoa.
You kiss music. Better watch out. 'Cause I'm a war machine.
But one thing that A55 did recollect and did remember from these premonitions that he was having is that the area you currently stand in is guarded by something, and a gentle roar shakes the walls and the pools as you stand.
Yeah.
Does the sound of this roar jog any of our memories, or can we map it to a creature we've seen or know of?
You couldn't map it to a creature you've seen. If you want to roll me a nature check, then
Yes, please.
as I'll use you and your background as a guideline.
Nature, you say? 8.
8. It's large.
Good work, team.
Sounds big.
Interesting. So it must be a kraken.
In a cave.
Yeah, krakens aren't in cave. Cool. Okay. And does the roaring sound? Well, obviously there's a cave, so there's going to be echoes. But does it sound quite faint and distant from us, or is it literally in the next section?
It's echoing quite heavily around the cavern.
Okay.
Very heavily.
Well, I would normally be worried, but now that A55 is a war machine and has machine guns for arms, we,
Oh, I
Right,
wish that
that's
was
what I
true.
need to do. Spells.
oh, okay, yeah.
Does one
You
has
can do the spell.
machine guns?
Machine gun attack.
I wish. Mr. DM, Mr. DM,
gun.
do I get discretion to change my spells to a more fitting for my earth?
Yes.
Cool.
Find one as called Tommy gun.
So yeah,
Then a paladin, Jesus.
Yeah, paladins don't have guns. The holy weapon.
Yeah.
imagine if we give him Artificer as well, and he's able to change parts of his body.
Yeah. Interchangeable.
But anyway, come on.
Turn him into an actual
Ideas.
robotic version of Inspector Gadget.
While A55 is sorting himself out, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, Hans is still like, because obviously he was one of the two that heard that roar and everything. It's just saying, trying to think of what they could be, but also Hans is still kind of like confused as to why he didn't get any reaction when he looked into one of those little pools as well. So he doesn't know whether to be relieved or like he's missing out on some kind of information or whatever.
Well, in truth, the people that have looked in the pool, they haven't told you what they've seen, and you didn't see what they saw.
Technically,
No,
I
exactly.
did.
A55 didn't go, hey, I kind of saw Father Matt, and he pulled me off of the battlefield. Oh my God, I'm a war machine. None of that came out.
I told him about that I looked like I was aging.
No,
And
we
then-
saw your body language because you was moving and like
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah.
So that's why Hans is kind of like curious as to what the hell's going on. You know? But the kind of this roar that's echoing is kind of taking over everything at the moment because it's kind of like, oh, is this potentially immediate danger?
The roar that echoes, and I mean again, it echoes. You see that whole. You see all the water surface go with each.
Is it coming louder as it's going closer?
Nothing's coming closer. The noise is staying at the same level.
Okay, so it's going further away.
So is it roaring or is it snoring?
Oh, good question.
Hmm.
And is
Hate
it?
to find out.
And is
Gonna be
to-
as an alarm clock.
And is the tone of the voice of the roar quite aggressive, or is it quite gentle, like he's saying, "Hello, anyone there?"
It's not
Oh,
necessarily.
no,
It's not a roar like a roar. It's just a. Mm.
See, that's why I think it might be snoring because it's going. Like, you know, it's and the fact that it's just continuous, like every sort of time, sort of thing. That's why I'm thinking something's asleep.
Well, I think at this point, Rogo's still arguing with his theoretical parents, so he'll kind of leave the decision making to other people that are a bit more with it.
If we're planning to go, I'll go as fast as I can with my with my maul as my walking stick.
You can imagine Rogu arguing like imagine your parents just saying, "No, Mom, I don't want to go to school today. I want to stay
stay
home a
home."
bit."
Yes, Mum, I did have my breakfast.
Yeah, it's not a phase, Mom. Oh.
It's not a phase.
You start to make your way along and past all these pools. Again, you're I mean, 855 sort of his cogs are working as if he's questioning everything that he's done for the last 80 years of his life, potentially. Has it all been a lie? Rogu in the back of his mind still figuratively, I suppose, arguing with his parents. Dudley using his maul as a walking stick, still thinking that he's aged and an old man, and Hans just looking as confused as usual. His reason as to why he didn't see anything when he looked in the pool. But you sort of walk along, you gain a few
Your door is open.
dozen feet,
Complain,
etc.,
remember?
and get further on and further on,
Like
and you
shaded.
start to see a wall appear at the far end of the cavern, and all roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Seven.
13.
8.
Nat 1. So 2.
Okay, so we've got the extent of a 13. The 13 might help. As you look at the wall, you can see there's a few breaks in the cavern wall, and you can see sort of 3 or 4 very prominent openings. Sort of 1, 2, 3, and then a large one underneath. But in the distance.
Do you repeat how that looks again? I'm trying to visualize it.
It's 1, 2, 3, and then a large one underneath.
Okay.
No,
How far?
I'm looking around to see if I've got anything I can sort of.
How far in the distance is it?
Okay.
It's not really that, but yeah, but close as I've got in my hand.
How far roughly, distance wise?
Oh, sort of 100, 150 feet.
Okay.
You can't quite make out how big the sides are there because you're still in this huge area of pools. There's not a lot of foot area now between the pools. The pools sort of seem to be sort of overflowing and running over the path area now. The floor is becoming very damp underfoot.
Hey guys, if you look over there, there seems to be some kind of other way through. Maybe we should go head over towards that direction. What do you think?
Stop telling me what to do, Dad.
Oh, jeez.
What was that, Sonny?
Listen, I don't mind you calling me daddy, but it's no time to be joking and doing your flirting. It's time we need to go, okay? We need to push on.
Who's Paddy?
Oh,
since,
no.
since when were you Austrian, Dad? Oh,
Where were you, Cam?
As you start to get there a little bit closer, and just a little bit closer, and a little bit closer, the cavern area starts to look more and more like a face.
Oh. It's really not caught its good side.
is it a happy face?
Not really.
No.
More like a skull and a depiction.
This is what I thought Jack was just going to go, oh, always the sad faces, Mum. Why are you two going to be so negative?
Oh, have we done now? Fucking crazy.
You all stand there and look at the opening in this sort of in this rock work. You all hear that rumble, that come from within the cavern. But after this growl, you hear something new with a as if something hit the rockwork the other side.
Oh, shit. Any idea what that could have been? Actually, I don't know why I'm talking to the two of you. Your
I
minds
think
are
that was
well
my kidney
elsewhere.
stone.
Oof. Oh, dear.
You spot. Do you spot? Do you spot? Yeah. Passive perception above 11.
I got bang on 11.
Yes, 13.
Okay, so Hans, Dudley, about 855.
What now?
Passive perception.
Passive perception.
Oh,
Oh, you just joined us, Petty.
11.
11. Okay, cool. So you're all okay. So 855, Hans and Dudley, you all catch sight of a figure about 50 feet in front of you on his knees, bowing down, praying to the cave opening.
I had to run along and teabag him.
See your friend.
I don't know how that could be.
I mean, without making you all sound stupid, who the fuck are you in here looking for?
Constantine.
Hmm.
No.
Ah, no, we're running. Dunkus.
Is it dangerous?
The whole reason you came into this game, Mr.
I
Liverpool.
will, as fast as I think I can go, I'll go as fast as I can.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're going,
it's like you turn into Yoda, mate. You start skipping off. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you get up a good gallop. You're still an orc.
I'll sprint
Yeah.
over. I'll sprint as well.
And as you all start to get close, you all run. Rogu suddenly sort of looks around and sees that he's on his own and kind of goes, "Ugh," and starts running after everybody else.
Mom, Dad, let me go with my friends.
Don't leave me again.
As you all start to get closer, you can see that it is a man dressed in robes. He's got a full feathered headdress on, and he's all set. And as he's coming over, he's sort of doing this. And as you start getting closer, the hand goes up for you to stop.
Why have I got the Ewok chanting in my head when they were all going? I don't know why that was just going around in my head.
But I think it's the feather headset.
That's the only chant I remember from the US. The but yes, as you all start charging over, he puts his hand up for you to stop running.
I don't think I was.
Reaches round.
Okay.
And continues to bow in front of the cave.
I've had enough of this. Hans is like, well, it's Bedroad. He's not going to communicate. He's telling her to shush. And I want to know what's going on here. So Hans kind of creeps like towards the entrance of this cave just to see if he can just have a little peek.
How far? How close do you want to get to the entrance of this cave?
Well, enough to try and have a little peek.
I mean, Dunkus is about 40 feet away from the cave entrance.
I'll get closer.
You'll get closer. You walk in front of Dunkus.
You was waiting for this.
So you're not misfits if you don't do something stupid. You walk in front of Dunkus, and as you walk in front of Dunkus, it's like you almost break the concentration or the connection between him and whatever is the other side of this cave door. The roar suddenly changed from a growl to a two huge cracks against the brickwork as stone starts to fall and smash into the floor. And
I think that would break my mental thing. I'm hoping it does.
and you suddenly go, oh shit.
And I will try and go grab Hans out the way.
Fair enough. Dudley, as you run up and you grab hold of Hans, the pair of you, as you sort of like stop and you go like this, and Dudley sort of grabs hold of him, and you look inside the cave, you can see at least two sets of eyes looking back at you from inside this cave.
Hello?
I don't think it speaks human.
Three sets of eyes start looking at you from inside the cave.
Do these speak Draconic?
Yeah, you can
These
try.
creatures. Okay, so in Draconic, I just then say, we mean you not to suspect or any harm. We're just looking to see if our friend came in here. We've just found one of them, our friends. He was praying to you.
Duncan stay behind you goes, shut up.
I'm sorry. I just tried to speak. I want to know what's
I
going on.
Would you please shut the fuck up?
I will slowly get either behind or beside Dunkus.
Dudley sort of grabs hold of you and just sort of starts dragging you backwards. He's going, oh no, this one, I love you so much. You start getting dragged away. She's, oh. all of a sudden, 7 sets of eyes are looking at you through this cave door.
Do you
As
know what this is?
a selection of
As I try to whisper to
a selection of beaked heads all sort of reach out from inside and start looking around.
Right, at this point, I would like to cast load previous save game.
Each head measures approximately, each jaw measures about 6 feet long. The eyes sort of like the size of footballs.
I will place Hans somewhere. Place him down.
Place him.
In places like
I'm holding you.
Hold me.
Exactly.
Duncan,
And I will.
as you move him out of the way, Duncan goes back down and he starts.
That's what I was
Hands,
going to
both
do.
hands back down into the floor, and he just like starts mumbling and chanting under his breath. You can see that the where his hands are touching the water, you can see that the water is moving and almost pushing towards the cave, as if he's sort of sending some sort of signal or feelings or something through the water. As the head as they all sort of look at you through this cave, sort of turning and then they just sort of sink back into the darkness.
I will try and follow Dunkus in doing the same. Try and help in that sense.
Yeah, and Hans is like sort of after Dudley's had his arms wrapped around him, and Hans is sort of half going, "Oh, there's some nice and muscly," and just to the point where then he just dumps him and he just goes, "Ah!" Like Hans is just like, okay, so okay, I'll join in," and then Hans just also joins in. So you've got like the three of us now just going.
Those are the faces that were looking at you through the cave.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh
Wonderful.
dear.
Wonderful. Yeah. So now Hans is now like with Duncan and others just going like this. And
You
Hans
guys,
is just
whatever you guys are doing, Dunkus is down. He's holding position. Hands are on the thing. He's just keeping it all quiet, keeping it. And all of a sudden, the growling, the roaring just slows and stops.
I've just been following Dunkus, following his lead.
head on the floor. It's like, oh, please fucking go away, go away, go away.
is Dunkus in some way controlling this?
He
No,
remember he could talk to the spirits.
There we go.
Oh.
See,
Hmm.
give that man an inspiration if you didn't already have it. So Duncan sort of stands up, completely out of breath, sweat, absolutely dripping with sweat. And now I've got to try and remember what his accent was. He was Russian. It's
Very Russian.
It was very
very
much
Russian,
similar.
wasn't he? But he was very lightly spoken. He was this one. Yes.
You're lightly spoken, but Russian.
My friends, thank you very much for coming down and looking for us. But please, you must be quiet. Please do not wake this guardian. This guardian has already killed. He's already killed. He will kill again.
I
That
do
explains your
apologize.
two best scouts are not here.
He's not my best scouts anymore. They have joined the Guardians. They will end up being in about 6 hours. They will end up being cool.
Okay, I do
Yeah, with that.
apologize. I do apologize for the disruption. We bring word. Constantine. He went away on I think to do some hunting, and he's not come back. And we are really concerned for him.
What is Constantine? I don't.
He's
He's
okay.
interesting, but he's not what is not really for me to do at this moment in time. I'm trying to stop us getting eaten by giant snakehead creature. You see?
Yes, of course. You carry on. Don't worry. It's just
Thank you
fine.
very much. And he saw while he's talking to you, you just see him keep looking over his shoulder just to make sure that the eyes don't appear in the cavern again. He's just like he's staying asleep. Okay, it's staying asleep. Perhaps we should think about leaving.
Yes, I think it's a very good idea.
And as you start to walk, Duncan sort of almost dragging his right leg behind him.
I'm guessing you got struck.
Huge, massive claw mark down his right leg. You can see cartilage and muscle and bone
Nice.
poking out from.
I was getting hungry.
I will stop him. I will go in front of him. Piggyback.
Piggyback with a wince as you grab hold of his bad leg to hold him.
I understand.
Just
That's
with a
pain.
just with a whisper in your ear. It's just thank you, my friend. This creature was not for us. They did not want us present in this cavern. The guardians, they are angered, very, very angry.
We can talk more when we get you to safety and have medical care. We can discuss the ancients and all that.
I mean, you're on fine. You clear this area. You make it back to the original pool area. Do any of you fancy looking in the pools again?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
At the moment, I'm more focusing on getting
It's
Dunker's safe.
it's fine. You continue to wait. Dunker's sort of like, no, this way, over there, this way, and sort of pointing you I'd say a safer route through the minefield of pools. You walk up that very steep, cavernous. Oh my god, the 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 spirally cave walkway. Get back up to the original cave with the propagators, etc., where the shrine was all destroyed. You make your way back out. The sunlight sort of almost blinding you as you step out, as you've been in the darkness or unnatural light for so long. All the time, Dunker's sort of heavy breathing and the legs starting to getting that smell of heavily infected.
I'm gonna try and walk a bit faster just to make sure.
It's fine. I mean, you catch a sight of the big furry plus again, because as much as I'd like to try and pronounce that name, I'm gonna try and pronounce that name.
Catoblopus.
Catoblopus, yeah, Catoblopus. You catch a glimpse of that again, quite happily munching on a tree. Dunkus again, still heavy breathing, sweat pouring off his forehead.
Don't you close your eyes. Come on.
He all the time, like whispering stuff in your ear. I mean, you sort of the garbled murmurings of of a man with a temperature. And it's saying 3 days and nights, 3 days and nights, 3 days and nights, 3 days and nights. That's all that keeps coming out of his mouth. You sort of hear it in your ear as he's resting up on your shoulder. 3 days and nights, 3 days and nights, 3 days and nights.
Okay.
You get back to the edge of the village. Takes you a good couple of hours. One of the guards catches a glimpse of Dunkus on your shoulder, runs over, takes him off of you, and just screams. Just screams, "Doctors! Doctors!" but with a Russian accent.
Oh, try and follow wherever they take Dunkers.
That's right. They don't take Dunkus anywhere. They literally put him down on the floor of the edge of the village, and swarms and swarms come in. One of the other, I can't remember what his name was now, damn it. One of the other village elders comes over and goes, "Well, you found him. Where did you find him?"
You know the propagated nest?
The nest where you find the shrine, which is where Dunkus will go to catch you.
Yes, that we requested Dunkers to help.
See,
Apparently there was a guardian there that didn't want him in there.
this was a guardian in the bottom of this. No, there is no guardian in the bottom of this cavern.
Apparently there's a guardian there. A snake.
There's no guardian in the bottom of this cavern. I'm trying to remember, what was this guy wearing? He was covered in black raven feathers, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Did I give you? I didn't give you his name. He was covered in black raven feathers. He was the one that was leading the party before you left.
Yeah, the number 2.
Yeah, that's who you're talking to. But he looks at you almost with an angered stare, as if to say there is no guardian in this.
Well, tell that to Donkus when he comes back around and tells you the story. We're just saying what we saw and what happened.
We saw it, and I'm not gonna go call Dunker's a liar.
That sounds like treason to me, Mr. Featherman.
Mr. Featherman. He pushes a couple of the villagers out of the way and literally leans in, grabs hold of Dunkus by the collar and goes, "Was there a guardian in the cave?" and starts shaking him.
Ease up. He just been
Very angry, isn't he? Intimidation.
Catscus or Catstus was his name.
Oh, look at that!
Really?
And that's why we write notes.
Yes.
So who was Dandelion again? I remember
Dan.
Dandelion.
That was Dan's character,
That
the
was it.
Loxodon Druid.
That was the luck. Who's done this?
22 on my intimidation.
Oh dear God! You suddenly see him just kind of, sort of just leans him down.
Better.
Yeah, as well. But perhaps we can talk later on. And he just sort of gets up and just kind of wanders off. Duncan sort of he puts a hand up. Karant, Karant.
Yes, and I'll go take a knee.
Please help me. Help me up.
Yep, and I will try and help him up.
Thank you. All of you, please come with me. Come. We must converse.
Okay.
And with a hobble and a limp, his legs sort of like he's been bound. He's been wrapped in various herbs and spices, etc.
My name is Five Spice.
You get the nice smell of rosemary.
Rosemary and thyme.
But he sort of leads you in, and he whispers something to one of the guards. Those that speak Orcish sort of catch. Let no one in. As he leads you all in and shuts the door.
Well, I don't know when anyone to go in.
You speak Orcish?
You speak Orcish?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, damn, so you know what I said. You know what slagging means. Oh, no.
Told you. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Druidic, Dwarvish, Infernal, Primordial, and Orcish.
Oh, so you do know what slagging means. I'm surprised you haven't confronted me for it.
That's because he hasn't asked me what it means yet.
No.
True.
So,
Question for the DM though. What does it mean?
I can tell you now if you.
No, that's all right. We'll do it so that nobody else hears it. It's fine.
We're doing it. Okay, cool.
Aw. Tell me in Draconic after.
So yes,
He
he has led you in, and he please all of you take a seat. Sit, get comfortable.
So what's how do you spell that word? In Orcish.
Slagga.
S. What do you think? SLAGGA.
GGA.
What up, my slagger?
Yeah, you complete and utter schlagger.
But yes, Dunkus leads you into his hut, and you see him sort of as he passes over the fire. He throws something on it, and it sort of bursts with a blue flame. Sort of half places a pot on the A-frame over it, takes a seat on one of the furs around the fire. What have you seen on these islands?
One of the guardians, which was a gold dust dragon.
This is no guardian.
Now tried to attack us. Now was in the ruins of Il von Victimin's tomb of.
This not guardian. This trick to keep out thieves.
Now why is what's her name? She got all Tessie that we got upset with her guardian.
You're talking about Deirdre.
That's the one.
I warned you, Deirdre. Deirdre no like Renaxe.
Nah, true. She don't like a lot of people. It looks like.
It's very true. As I said, not all Donegal friendly as your friend Lucas. But what else have you seen on the islands? There's something very strange happening. So strange.
So the gold dust dragon. Now we
Simple trick.
so now.
We saw a big giraffe-looking creature a while back.
Returning to the forest. Yes, the guardians were. The guardians were happy, but something very, very wrong. You remember 4 days ago, you come see us, you report shrine down in the propagator's nest.
Yes.
Mhm.
You asked me to go and look.
Yes.
I went with my 2 best hunters.
Mm-hmm.
Only I survived.
Yeah, I gathered that.
When we arrive, we see mysterious blue dragon bone at the shrine in the nest, beating, destroying, maiming, smashing. Huge creature.
Did
Massive
this creature have a medallion around its neck?
I did not see.
So was Master a blue dragonborn?
Who said again?
You know the guy that we saved in the water that was golden.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Dalek.
Yeah, darling, that's it.
Delic.
With
Yeah,
Delic.
Derek. Yeah, Derek.
Derek.
Delic.
Man, I
Derek
love the
the
fact that his
Zoolander.
name just keeps changing there. No, he was green.
So okay. So he's a green one.
Was
Now
the
there's a blue one.
was the one that I made a deal with blue?
Yes.
Ah, interesting. Fuck.
We
why
don't
did I
know
get
about
him-
this.
No.
What was
So
that, Jack?
we've seen a green one.
You have seen your giant, your green half dragon, wings, huge creature. Yeah.
Yeah, with a medallion.
But what of blue? This is blue dragon.
No,
No.
I haven't seen a blue one.
Oh.
I mean, I'll let him know about the one I've made a deal with. Like, do you know one of Deirdre's friends? He wears a cloak and is mysterious. I'm going Russian now. But he he's like voodoo and has like magic and stuff. He's blue. Do you know him?
He's not familiar to me, no. I do
Oh.
not know I do not know everybody in Deidra's village. I
Oh,
only
okay.
generally converse with Deidra on the meeting of the Denegada.
Oh, okay. Well, he was particularly keen on learning more about the. No, it's not the fountain of youth. The fountain of life, the water of life, the elixir of life,
The seed.
the seed of life. There we go.
Any of those.
The seed
Yes.
of life. You have not seen the door of Ilmon Frictene.
Ah, yes, we've been there. We didn't know how to get it open, but yes, we've been there.
You have been in San Mateus's.
Yes, we've seen the door. We could not find a way to get in to get the door open, but yes,
So-
we've been there.
He sort of sits back, he just kind of, he puts his head back, he just goes, Your friend, you are lucky to be out of there alive. Be grateful, Deidra did not slit your throat on sight. My goodness.
But there was no threat. It was pretty peaceful. It was like almost like an oasis. It was very beautiful. There was no threat inside.
They don't Igada, we know this. Myself, Deidra, our friend over him on San Mateus, we know this. We have been there, we have seen this. We cannot open the door. We do not understand the seed of life. But one of Deidra's men has asked you about
Yes.
gaining access to seed and opening with the seed of life. This
Yes.
does not bode well.
We'll call
But-
him Terry.
You did not got his name?
I was
We don't know.
preoccupied, all right?
We didn't know that he spoke to this geezer.
This seems this seems a very important question to people. Ask what their fucking name is.
Hindsight
as-
is a great
just
thing
as a
here.
Would you like,
Polite bit of advice from your friend, Lucas.
if we're going to go in there, do you want to come with us? And then you'll finally be able to get entry inside?
If you get the seed of life, my friends, this would be something. The closest we get as Donegad to Ilmon Frictamin is when we go to our shrines, we pray to the islands, and we feel him, we talk to him. Only one person ever spoke to him in the face to face.
Who was that?
Saint Mateus. The man
Okay.
who is the island. We know Saint Mat.
So you're saying, so you believe we are in some kind of danger?
I believe the island is in some kind of danger. Something strange is happening. The guardian that you saw down for 3 days of 3 nights. I meditated, I prayed, I spoke to this. After it killed my 2 friends, it wanted to kill me. And it just sort of puts the leg. It tried to kill me. It grabbed, it tried to pull me into nest.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friends, that they did not make it. Luckily, you have, although you have suffered injuries, but we are happy and glad you are alive. So if we can do something to help, then we will do something. You know, I'm curious. I want to know if we can get inside.
He's speaking to Ilvon Fricht. I mean, this will take something beyond what I have as a leader, as a Donegat.
It is almost as though we're here for a reason, isn't it?
Hmm.
We have a purpose. We shall find a way. I don't know how, but we'll find a way.
Yes, for some reason my brain is being stupid and cannot remember the name of the other Donegada.
The other Donegal?
What was the name of the other Donegad? You had a G.
Glenda.
It's something like that, yeah.
Who's
Glen,
this?
Glen did, I have
I
written
need to
down.
remember a lot of this. What the fuck was Assinia? I
Who?
need to put Assinia.
Ursinia?
Yeah.
No idea.
Why is it a bird that you made a deal with?
I think so,
They be-
yes. See, I've got these things
No.
written down.
Let's hick that.
It was quite early on.
Yeah, I feel like you're the one who made that deal. If I beat or performed, you had a cut on something.
Oh my god, that's the fella that owns the freaking clothing shop.
There you go.
Yeah, and the bird.
Whose money you took to bet on Dudley.
Yeah.
How are you spelling Ursinia? Because I'm pretty sure that was a character name in one of the one shots I ran.
No, this is amongst my notes for this campaign, so it's definitely from
Okay.
this.
Fair enough. How
Yeah,
very
I think I
confusing.
remember her senior.
Yeah, you
And I
smoked
wore
weed.
on Robin Hood.
Yeah, you smoked weed with him at the end.
Did we?
Ursinia. No, that was what was his name? Oh, fuck, I can't remember. Anyway, that's not important. That's not relevant to what we're doing. Yeah,
We smoked weed.
yeah. At the end, we was like, "Hey, thank you for doing whatever. Now let's get high." Woo.
That's how bad it was. I don't even remember.
That was some good weed. Then you don't remember.
Exactly.
Yeah, one of the last notes I've got is that the god returned and the island was ill. That was one of the last things I
that was
noticed.
the last thing that
Yeah.
I think he found out. It was Glenn did. Yeah, Glenn did.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, Glenn did.
He did
Cool.
what?
That was that's the other Donegal. Glenn
So-
did.
So we've got Dumkoff, Deirdre, and Splendor.
Deirdre
I'm gonna make a note.
Deirdre,
and Glenn.
Dunkus, and Glendid.
They're the three main Donegal.
Was it Deirdre, Dunkus?
And Glendid.
Splendid.
But yes, this
The three demigods, yeah?
Donegal.
Three Musketeers.
The Three Musketeers, yes. The closest we get to talking to Ilman Frichtenin is through the plants, through the trees, through the. We sit and meditate in front of the door only once a year when the red moon is high.
When the red moon is high.
Do you have any information on what this seed of life could be?
If I knew what the seed of life was, do you not think I would have used it to chat to Ilman Frichtenin face to face?
Okay, fair enough. But do you have
Yeah.
any information on it? Like
No.
tales you've heard, stuff like that?
I could tell you a tale. Yes, I could. It's very good. Allow me to regale you with the story of the man who once buried the seed of life.
Mm-hmm.
For 30 days and 30 nights, San Mateo sat in front of the door of Ilmon Frichtenin, communicating through the grass, the ground, the beads of dew, the flowers, the buzz of the bees, the chirp of the birds, the glop of the fish, and the ning of the fox. You get that reference, I'll give you a D20.
Was that one again? The last bit?
And the ning of a fox.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Get
Uh,
that reference, I'll give you a D20. A nat 20 on anything. Go.
What of the...
For 10 seconds.
What was that? No, was it the what of the fox? I know this.
The ning of the fox.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
was it from that claymation film that was about a fox?
2, 1. Shame. What does a fox say?
Say... Yeah, the
Anyway.
tune.
Missed it. So, and the ning of the fox. He sat there for 30 days and 30 nights, chatting. He's lost the accent. Where is he? It's not Russian anymore. Find you Russian. He's very.
By Ilvis.
He sat there for 30 days and 30 nights. And as his body approached death, malnourishment, no food, no water. Ilmon Frictamin sent him the gift of the seed of life.
Ah.
The gift of life.
Gift of the seed of life. It is not a thing. It is not it's representation.
See, I didn't think it was just an object or something like that. It'd be too simple.
But fused with the man, Matthias, he was able to place his hand on the keystone. And as the vines opened, he was able to talk to, correspond with Ilmon Frictamin face to face. It must have been glorious.
Glorious.
To speak to a god face to face, not even native to the island. This thing would be incredible. An amazing thing to happen. Once the conversation was finished and everything had passed, the man Matthias, he passed away. And as he lay dying in the middle of the Eden, his body absorbed into the ground.
Oh, damn. Is that new information?
Yes.
Or we've learned that? Oh, all right, damn.
And
Yeah.
this is what creates beautiful Eden. This is what creates and keeps the area so magical. This man, this believer,
So possibly the seed of life is a sacrifice. Yes? That's my
I'm not,
takeaway
no,
from
no, I'm
this.
not laughing because I had the same feeling.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I had the same thing.
So what is going to be acceptable for a sacrifice?
he's not a sacrifice. Jesus Christ. The man,
It's liberation.
the man spent 30 days and 30 nights talking to God, and God gave him the gift of approach.
Yeah, but I don't think we have 30 days to chill with God.
Then you not get the seed of life.
Oh,
You not
But-
understand. These people are feeble mind.
no, I'm just understanding, because if this is what is required, it's going to be very difficult for us to obtain this because we have so much to do.
It's congratulations. Yes, I'm glad you are starting to understand. As a member of the Donegado or the TFRD, you understand why the three of us have not put ourselves to the soil and chatted with Ilmon Frictamin for 30 days. I do 3 days, 3 nights. While the red moon is high.
Okay, well, I'll do it.
You
But the-
teach me
If it's going to
the way
help,
of talking to the spirits.
if it's going to help and we're going to get in, then I will do it.
But that means you'll die at the end.
No, I won't.
I want to cleanse myself from my past.
The DM
I'm
won't
not
allow
gonna
it.
lie.
It bloody will. With please, friends, without me sounding, what is the word?
Like a dick.
Insulting, without me sounding insulting.
Are you fucking idiots?
Not everybody could converse with Ilmon Frictamin.
Ah,
Understandable.
But when he-
Ilmon Frictamin does not converse with us.
but when he looks down and he sees the good looks and the charm that I have, and I offer him an espresso, with element twist, figuratively speaking, maybe, he will like me.
The
I
fact
found
you,
you stronger stuff.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
The
actually
fact,
gonna be.
this fact you believe that you will talk to Ilmon Frichtemin is the reason why you will never talk to Ilmon Frichtemin.
I'm just going along with this. You know, I don't expect nothing. I'm just saying whatever I need to do, I'll do it.
And what you think you need to do is die. Interesting.
Well, they're not Taco. He wants to go down as an important legend.
That's
He
right.
can do it.
He's not there, so I don't know.
We could go get it. We could go fetch him. He can do it.
Yeah, I don't think he will actually do that. I don't.
No, no, that's very true. He lacks the patience.
The more important thing that we seem to have bypassed here is what is this creature that destroyed the shrine? Why did it destroy the shrine?
Maybe it wants. I don't know.
I did not be able to read or see what the context of the shrine had. But if he's a follower of Ilfon Victimin, I want to know if it is your guy, want to see the life, and he didn't get the answer that he liked, he probably destroyed it.
We could always go back and find this mysterious guy that I have a bond with and rough him up and get some answers from him.
Yeah, let's go back.
Why just rough for you?
So,
ain't it just gonna be like we're gonna be hurting you?
see, that's the thing. I forget the specific terms and conditions of our bond. It sounds like we're allowed to hurt each other. It doesn't seem like it blocks us from killing each other. It just means that. Yeah, what was
the one thing that he goes, if you screw me over, I screw you over.
we can't screw each other over, that's fine, but we can hurt each other to get info. That's not screwing each other over.
I mean,
In fact, if anything, that's helpful.
By attacking him,
I would just cast acid splash, threaten to cast acid splash on one of his legs. You know, just melt his leg away.
I assume that because of this bond, if you acid splash him in the face, then I'll feel it as well.
I'll do it on his leg. I'll
guess.
do it on his leg. You know, you'll feel it, but at least your leg will remain intact and you'll have use of it.
Or at least we go there and just do something simple, like you flick him on the face and see if I feel it, and then we go from there.
I just did a whole capital of Thailand.
let me ask a question to the Warforged. Have you found out your purpose yet, my friend?
I have.
Was it what I believed?
It was. I'm not the robot I thought I was.
So it is true. You fought in the Holy Wars.
I did.
Do you understand what this means?
Not entirely.
You better watch out, because I'm a war machine.
Interesting you should sing this. You should be a bard, not a sorcerer. "100 years ago," I am enjoying this storytelling. The sweat is still running from my body. This infection will take over me soon.
Don't say that.
100 years ago, the original settlers of the island came here, but did not come here to settle and share. They came here by force to take. Led by an army of robots, they tried to take the islands by force, killing the natives, destroying our homes, starting to build large stone cities This is what you now know as the ruins.
So my people built the ruins. Would make sense.
Eventually, Ilmon fricked them in, and the Guardians scare away the invaders. And after you left, we destroyed the houses, we beat the thing, but only one man remained. One man stayed. One man created home on the island. This man, San Mateus. He became one of us. He learned our ways. And as I say, gained access to the seed of life.
I see.
Many of your peoples now still refuse to believe that this has happened. And praise to him and use him and refuse to believe that they use the word they forget the word. Hold on. Heretic, is this the word? If you do not believe in the teachings of San Mateus, you are a heretic. And this series of death.
Yes.
Mercenaries have been coming to the islands for many years, trying to change us, trying to get us to believe in the ways of San Mateus. But regardless of how many times we tell them, we already believe in the ways of San Mateus, because San Mateus was one of us.
Ah, I see why they don't like what they hear.
I see.
But if you ever get the chance, you will see the crazy, the fanatics, what they're known as, Deirdre's least favorite people on the islands, in the city of Teleme. They are people, they are people, to use the word Delulu,
Ah, yes.
they do not understand.
You don't like change.
Is They do not like the truth.
That is well.
But my friends, the infection is taking hold. I must rest and meditate. I hope that something I have told you allows you to leave, but please understand the Guardians are not happy. They will not be resting forever. We will get word to the other Donegada that the Guardians are restless. Please take stead, my friends, and allow the sun to burn the poor parts of your heads.
I will.
Rest up.
Thank you. And he sort of drags himself up, and you see the dragon has turned into a staggered limp as he pulls himself over into the corner, sits down on a large rug, and closes his eyes and places both his hands on his lap.
Interesting. Okay, so what is our next move then, gents? Do we try and find this mysterious man and ask him if he crushed the shrine and if it was what he did it for? Or do we try and find Constantine because that's still a that's still a pending problem.
So you got Constantine, who's in a different island, per se.
Possibly.
We don't know where they went because the sea is quite a big place.
Well, they said that. Sorry, the harbor master said that some elvish people arrived. They didn't say that they left again, so they might still be in these
No,
various
he
islands.
did. They did leave. They believe it. They left in Serene, which is where we've left.
I think you've caught the wrong end of the stick. They haven't left again. They've arrived from Serene.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they didn't leave.
oh, they haven't left.
No.
So they're somewhere in over here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And when Rogu was gambling and he chatted to that mysterious man with the hood, he got a lot of information about the Feathered Brotherhood.
Mm.
Hmm.
Debt collectors.
And where was the Feather Brotherhood going to be doing most of their dealing?
In New Serene. Yes, because they were possibly taking over the businesses and all that. Right?
I'm just trying to remind you guys of the story.
Do I remember correctly?
Yeah, you've done all right.
Yay. Inspiration.
No.
Oh. Okay, interesting. So yeah, so I'll come back to the question. What do we think our most urgent piece of business is? Do we try and find Constantine, or do we forget about him for now and try and find this mysterious Terry blue dragonkin fella?
So this is what we got. We got your mystery guy
Mm-hmm.
from the Dragonborn / Dragonkin, which they don't want to see us until we give them the information of the Seed of Life.
Hmm. I suppose technically we have some information because uh, Dumkov has just told us about a story. So that's some information, and then we can use that
Yeah, I
information
don't.
as. Oh, sorry, Carl.
No, but I do apologize, Rogu.
That's all right. I like the idea that we've come out and we're having this very formal conversation. This is the most formal conversation
I'm
we've ever had.
confused as hell. There's so much going on. I can't.
No, there isn't. There isn't so much going on. There are two storylines on it. That's it.
Yeah, and I suppose it's a question of what we want to prioritize. I think, to be honest, is it more important to find Constantine and these possible debt collectors that are taking over New Serene, or Tier D, sorry, because that's the island, or do we want to prioritize the balance of the nature and what's happening with the Guardians and Ilmon Frictamin and the Seed of Life and all that?
So,
I think
the two options, you have one storyline running with the natives and one storyline running with the settlers.
Yeah. Natives or settlers, who's more important?
I know if we go get um
well, we want to
Sarah.
get we're going to want to get paid, so we're going to need to get Constantine.
We go
So a
get
source of
Constantine.
income.
We can one tell him about the lumberjacks killing off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing as well. We also
Yeah,
haven't
that one.
solved.
Yeah, okay.
About the singing waters, and it's fucking up with our job.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's what we do then. Try and find Constantine and put this to bed. Because Deirdre's people are always going to be there, so they'll stay put in theory.
Yeah, and they really don't like us.
No,
They might
exactly.
like you, but they don't like us.
No, they don't like me. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, sweet. So, next question then is what's our lead on Constantine? Where do we go from here?
Well, they haven't. All we know is they haven't left New Serene.
So that's where we would be heading.
Hmm.
And I guess we would potentially information gather while we're there to see if there's sightings, know roughly what direction they were last seen heading in. If anyone knows anything, and go from there, really.
Okay, sweet. Cool. So I think then that's our next call of business. Go back to New Serene. In the meantime, our messenger bat Screech is here.
Oh yeah, I still got Screech.
Yeah. So I think let's introduce Screech to someone in this little settlement and then tell them he's a messenger bat and to send back to New Serene when they have a message. Yeah, okay. So if we're outside the hut, if one of the guards are there, I'll just tell them about Screech and introduce them. Let them know to use this as a messenger.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. That's not a problem.
Are the two guards named Zach and Slater?
No, Zach and Cody.
Oh, I miss watching that.
Why did there need to be Zack and Slater?
Screech, say by the way, wasn't it? Screech, Zach,
Oh,
Slater.
Okay. Damn. No, I didn't get that.
One Jesse and Kelly,
Kelly Kapowski.
and one of them's called Lisa, and she's got pets over.
When you said Jesse, I was more thinking of Fetus.
Kelly Kapowski.
Jesse and Festus.
Kelly Kapowski, one of my first proper celeb crushes. Still looks amazing now and well in her 40s.
I don't know.
About 50.
I don't know who that is. I'm going to look that up.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Wait, one at a time, lads. All right.
Well, that's her real name, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Give me Elizabeth Berkley any day. The
Showgirls. we know James loves that movie, even though it's one of the worst films made. It's also one of the best movies made.
Great film. But yeah, so what's the plan, guys? You haven't given me anything to lead you on.
Well, I just assumed just by that discussion that we are prioritising going to go to New Serene, hunt down Constantine first.
Yeah, we're heading back to New Serene.
Guys,
Mm-hmm.
we need to find the Brotherhood. They will lead us to Constantine.
Won't that just be in New Serene if they're going to try to do business there?
This was the information that you got off of the weird cloak fellow at the table. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Okay. Do you have any information about the Brotherhood A55? Any other information we haven't already got?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Because he wasn't there. He was where was he? He was in bed.
Oh,
We powered down.
Reading his book, wasn't he?
He's questioning his faith.
Deciphered a new sheet of paper.
Oh, yeah.
does A55 have like a note-taking ability? Like, I'd assume in like kayfabe land, like if we have loads of this information, yeah, we'll kind of store it in A55 and have like a notes app within his hardware.
The main, just gonna give you the main thing about A55. So the normal Warforge only lasts about 30 years. A55 is somewhere up around the 100 mark.
Okay.
90 odd.
His memory doesn't work. His body doesn't work. His speech doesn't work. Most of him broken. So his ability to remember stuff, not really.
Okay, he's running Windows Vista then.
I don't even think he's that good, man. I think he's down. I think he's down
So Nintendo color.
I think he's down on Windows 98.
I can't even afford Windows. I'm glass panel.
So yes,
Okay,
he's,
fair enough.
yeah, he's not fully functional.
Okay, fair enough.
You don't
Okay,
have
so-
all his marbles.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. So to New Serene then to find the Brotherhood and see if we can figure out where they're based and where they're keeping. I was going to say Constantine. That's the one.
Cornelius Sparks.
I mean, interestingly enough, you're going to meet a Cornelius at some point.
Aha!
But no, yeah. So don't start calling Constantine Cornelius because that will get really confusing.
Hmm.
That'd be funny as hell.
But you set off in the morning. You took the best part of half a day to get to where you were going. You then searched through the caverns and then went back with Dunkus and had a good old chat. And it's going to take you the best part of half a day to get back to your camp. So as you arrive back in New Serene, the sun is down, the night is in, the ladies of the night are working in the underbelly of the tavern, which I can't remember what it was called. You can remember what the tavern in New Serene was called?
It was called the, if I remember correctly, was it the Hangman's
No, that's in
Trousers.
That's in
Hangman's
Hickman.
trousers? Oh, that's in Hickman.
Right, just a sec.
I can't remember.
No, sorry, I don't have it.
That was in Hickman. New Serene was something else. Oh, God. My memory is terrible. Normally I'm pretty good. I remember all this. Ah, that's what it was called. Yes. The dead leg.
Oh yeah.
What do you call a dead leg?
Yeah, New Serene was the dead leg.
Still don't understand why they call it a dead leg.
But yes, right. So you are standing in the middle of the town.
To New Serene.
You're already in New Serene. I've already put you there.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's dark. The sun has gone down. The lamplighters are out. There is a ladder leaning up against the statue of Constantine, standing there, and the cleaners are up there cleaning the face again.
When it struck again.
He just kind of looks down and goes, "Move on."
Just had a conversation. Fucking hell.
So yeah, you are in the town. I've put you in the city centre. I haven't done anything else with you. That's what you
Are there any signs on any of the buildings saying under new management or something like that?
got. So knowing that, no, all right, knowing that you're searching for the Brotherhood, you start looking around the tavern and looking around. Obviously the tavern is the gambling establishment, etc. You start looking across the market to make sure that there isn't any major changes. Roll me a perception.
What, everyone or
Okay.
just
Well, Jack's the one that asked the question, so you know.
Someone else
Can I
asked
give
it.
him-
My perception sucks.
can I give him advantage?
Well, by helping,
Again.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
do it.
Yay. Boo. 13.
I mean, 13's okay. Nothing catches your eye to start off with. I mean, most of the stalls and marketplaces are sort of shutting down for the night and clearing up. The tavern looks as busy as normal. The rowdy noise, etc., all very part and parcel from even from your previous night when you were there before.
I'm thinking maybe go to the tavern and try and ask about for any sightings there, seeing as it's the most busiest place currently at the minute.
You just want to go back there for the whores, don't you?
Not tonight, no. Hans wants to go and find out what's happening with Constantine. Track him down. So I
Okay.
think that we could go
Fair
there
enough.
and
That's
ask
it.
about. Surely someone may have spotted something or may have some information. I would have thought. But, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then the whores after. Good thinking.
Maybe, yeah. we
I
shall,
think we
we
go
shall
do a
see.
good job.
I might want to get paid from Constantine first before I spend any more gold.
Okay, yeah. We'll head inside then and ask about.
Okay.
Awesome. So you head to the Dead Leg.
Yep.
As you walk inside, there are 2 tables of dragon dice, dragon cards, dragon bones, whatever I called it. My God, what's wrong with my brain? Quick dragon bones. There are 2 tables of dragon bones currently working on 4 players on each. It's busy. It's bustling. You can see that there is a man standing by a rear door behind the bar. You can see the barman. He's working hard, spitting in glasses and filling them up with various grogs, moonshines, meads, and other alcoholic beverages.
We're in New Serene, aren't we? Just thinking on the map, yeah.
Central Island. And yeah, the place is busy, much busier than the previous night.
Okay, I'll go up to the bar area to speak to the bartender, whoever it is that's there, and I'll ask some questions there whilst getting a drink in.
Excuse me a second. I get a character. What are you be getting used?
I would very much like to have something with a little bit of a fruity flavor to it, please. Whatever you got.
Fruity flavor, yeah. Yeah, puts an apple on the table. Errol.
Okay, so yeah, whatever. Just got to just wondering, have you had any sightings of Constantine or this group known as the Brotherhood? You may know them by reputation. They're a bit like debt collectors and the hunters. And have you seen any sightings of
As
them?
soon as you say brotherhood, he leans over, grabs you by the throat, pulls you in and goes, right. Did you say brotherhood?
Yeah, that's what people call them, from what
And
I
they
know.
got bastard feathers.
Yes.
Baby in there asking me for money. I
Yes.
didn't give him any fucking.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you didn't.
But now, he's talking. But now, all my girls are gone.
Oh, well, there goes me getting any fun tonight. I'll have to have a main.
No, nothing for nobodies.
They took all of your whores.
And my O's.
Ah, so I'm so terribly sorry. I don't know what's happening with the accent there.
I like it.
Well, this is not acceptable. See, we are on the lookout for them because we hear that Constantine was taken with them to go hunting and whatnot, and we need to track them down. And if you have any information that could help us or could point us in the right direction, we can find them because we need to deal with them. And hopefully we can find out what happened to all of your house and everything you have lost.
Those bastards be coming in here, right? And they tried to take my money. When I said fuck up, they took my O's. Now, as much as they wanted to keep my O's, they got a union. I couldn't.
For fuck's sake.
We looked after our O's on Lucerne. Even got dental.
How long ago were they in here? Making their demands.
And he lets go and he slams his mug down. They bees in here about an hours ago.
Oh, that's that recent. Do you have any idea where they might be going next?
I got no fucking clue.
Okay, well, do you
If
know
I had
anyone who
clues, I'd
went?
already be there.
Okay, do you know anybody that may know? We will try to find them.
I'm just a man working a bar trying to get my monies back because I've lost all my O's.
Okay, don't worry. We're going to do our best to sort this out for you. Thank you very much for your time, the apple, and the information. I will let you know.
If those bastards be coming back, I'm gonna shove a knife up their nose.
I like your style. I really do.
Do
Thank
you
you.
know when they'll show up?
No, who knows? They may be back trying to get more monies. If they don't take they've already taken my O's. What if they take my gambling? Once my gambling goes, all I got left is drinks.
See, now this is the thing. It's
if they take my booze, they fucked.
Right, we've got a choice here because we could either ask him in exchange for trying to deal with them if he could give us a room for say 48 hours, so we could camp around upstairs and catch them if they come back in, or we go out and physically keep looking for them and potentially miss them if they go back into the tavern. And
there's a plan. We could do that. So that's good. For one.
Is there a fight club? Do we know? Or do we need to check?
Trigger Dudley. Is this
A55?
Michael asking, or is this A55 asking?
A55, 100%.
Are you talking to the bartender?
Yes.
Who, by the way, actually has a name. I've given this guy a name. None of you have asked it. See, every time I don't give a character a name, you ask for a name. You're all bastards. The lot.
No one ask. No one ask.
And he sort of reaches up to try and grab you by the collar and realizes you don't actually have one. And so I ends up pulling you in from the back of your head. Right in. Real close. Did you say Fights Club? It's
Can
not.
you stop calling it a fight club?
It's not quite the pet that you might find at the old.
Son of a.
It's not quite the pit that you might find at the at Ickmat, at the old Bluffman's Trousers, but we've got a meager fighting establishment downstairs. Why is you thinking about competing, Metal Man?
I am.
I think he should.
Interesting. Will I be welcoming you to the ranks?
I've got something which could make this very interesting.
What that be?
If my friend Dudley decides to join in and fight, maybe we can raise the stakes a little bit more. If he wins, we get a room each here for the next 48 hours. Okay, free. Okay. Right, and we get a meal included, and we get free drinks. If he doesn't win, we have to pay for everything.
What are you trying to do?
Because at the end of the day, we are trying to help you as well. Find out what's happened to your husband, deal with his brotherhood.
So let me get this straight. You want to bet me that if he wins, I gotta give you food and board for 2 days so you can catch the bastards that stole my oath.
And the massage.
There's nobody left to give you a massage.
Oh,
I
I'll
could do
do
it
it.
myself.
I'll do it. I can give you a massage, Roger.
I give you massage myself. I got very soft hands.
ooh.
Back
Or,
off.
but if I win, you pays for everything. But then I
Yeah.
don't get the bastards caught that stole my homes.
Well, we're still
We
going to
still
do it because
will-
we're still looking for the same people. So we will still
Still
find out
help
what's
you
happening.
with your
Yes.
health.
So either way, I win. Game on.
Well, no, because also I was going to say, if we manage to solve your problem as well, then you can pay us.
I got nothing to pay you. I've lost my homes. Without them
Okay.
earning me money, I'm fucking.
Well, okay. Well, you can give some of the ownership to some of your hosts to me.
And
I'll
we're
put
still
them to
treated
work.
like you coming in and ordering fruit. Who comes into a bar and orders fruit?
When I get
Someone who's
hungry.
fruity.
Exactly. So I'm not making much money off of you, am I, Fruity? No.
Fruity.
But what you're saying to me is, right? And let me get this deal right. If he wins, not only do I get the gambling money, but I get
No.
I get all the money because it's still my establishment. You guys get room, board, and a meal.
No, you
Right?
get half the money.
No, this not no deal. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for
What?
coming.
We're negotiating.
Yes, I negotiated. You went too far. Bye bye.
Well, it's up to Douglas. He's the one's got to be fighting. If he's okay with it, then he's okay with
Well,
it.
I'm ignoring your
Fine.
idea because Metal Man here said that he wanted to compete and he didn't mention anything about taking my monies. So Metal Man,
He's half the time he's shut down.
do you still fancy competing downstairs? Because I could sign you up for tonight.
Who would I be versing tonight?
That'd be interesting. Let me check my list. Interesting. I have got a group in from San Mateus, if you fancy it. Not one, not two, but three. A trilogy, as you will. And I'll give you 9-1 odds.
It's his first time fight. You really want to do that to him?
You're not going to fight them all at the same time. I'm not that mean.
Why not?
He looks like he can handle himself. Look at the size of that hammer. Not quite as big as yours, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Are you sure you want to do this? 855.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to do this alone?
Yes. I'm confident in my abilities. I was a war machine after all.
This is wants to see what he can do with his new abilities.
Machine gun arms.
All right. I like you. I like your confidence. And hold on, big lad, because I might have something for you too. Right. So I've got. I'll tell you what, right? We take away those three, we put in one. One Hickman Templar. Or would you like one Teleme Templar?
Who are you talking to?
Metal Man, no Metal Man.
Oh,
We're taking away the three, and he's offering you one Templar. We'll still keep the odds at 9-1.
so what does that mean?
So So I don't know if you're going to be 9 to. I don't know if you're going to be the 1 or you're going to be the 9.
You said it was his first time, right? He's the one. So if he wins, right, 9. So you bet 1 piece he gets 9. 9 to 1 to win. But this guy, he's no shabby. He's been around the block. And for whichever one he don't pick, you can have his friend.
So what was my options of Templars?
So there was one from
So
San,
both
one from
Templars,
Salema,
just
one
different
from
areas.
What is a Templar? Just a person.
Paladin.
Well, remember the Templars from the last campaign? Big, huge armored guys.
Ah. Yeah, go on then. I'll take a Templar from Teleme.
Went to Lame.
A55 takes one, right? Ah, and what about you then, big guy? You want the one from Hikmet?
Does the deal still stand?
Of course. If you win, you get free board and food for 48 hours.
Hans, you need to stop volunteering me for shit.
What?
Fine.
I thought you like it, you know. I'm sorry.
And he sort of pipes out and goes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a double mains event tonight.
I'll even fight if you want me to.
So we got double mains events.
You do not know the rules of a Mandingo fight.
Effectively, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, double main events. And he just goes, Metal Man will be taking on Sir Gregorius. Because that'd be a big name. And Big Green will be taking on Governor Burhan's personal guard.
Okay.
And we'll be back after the break. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight. We have got 2, I repeat, 2 mains events. And not only is they mains events, they is high-end gambling opportunities. Not only have we got 2 representatives of Constantine's courts, but we have got a representative from the Hikmet courts and from Teleme. Now, first into battle, we introduced. Let's get the share screen up. Share screen is loading. Ba-boom.
Is just a black mass. Again.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
In the Odin area, representing Father Governor Constantine's court, I be introducing you to Big Green.
Ooh.
And ladies and gentlemen, he will be taking on Governor Bertrand's personal guard. And you hear clinking and clunking and chunk, chunk, as he steps down the step and a full armored paladin.
Oh my god, even I could beat him.
Now let's me go over the rules. Unlike other fights clubs, we have no rules, nor is there a non-magical circle around our ring. So magic can be used in a fight. But if I sees anybody using magic outside of this fight, you will be hung, drawn,
You
and
said that
quartered.
deliberately. You said that deliberately.
I did because I don't like to cheat.
Well, they
Sorry.
don't know who did the magic.
So if you're in the circle, you're allowed to use magic. Outside the circle, no magic to be used. That's so evil.
It's not. Just read through my new spells. Hold on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you know the board. Get your bets in. Here's your chance to gamble.
What
The
were
two
the
guys that aren't in the hole.
what are the betting odds again?
No, so
So 855s.
It's 855 9-1.
Sweet, okay.
Dudley's 6-1.
Right,
Lovely.
I'm gonna put 10 gold pieces on 855 to win his fight.
Hmm.
And I'm also gonna put 10 gold pieces on Dudley to win his fight. What's the return on those?
Well, pretty easy. 6-1. You get your if you bet 10, you'll get 60 back.
With the same
9-1,
ideal.
you get 90 back.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think hang on now, that's quite a bit.
Hans has put 10 on Dudley and 10 on me for fun.
Right, so I'm gonna revise. I'm gonna put 10 on 855 and I'm gonna put 30 on Dudley.
Oh damn!
Okay.
And if either of you found me, there's a nasty splash bath waiting for it.
The joys of gambling. Rogu, what are you betting on anything?
Yeah, I'll do 10 for A55 and 10 for Dudley.
Okay.
No pressure.
I'm gonna go Bill and Ted Billy the Kid here and just go, what I win, I keep. What you win, I keep.
Okay.
Now it's interesting. They said no magic from outside the circle, but they didn't say you can't throw stuff.
They didn't say can jump down into the circle.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You,
Do it and let's see what happens. Just not misfits and don't do something stupid.
I'll let you do it first, Hans.
I'd be a guinea pig for it.
And if it works, I'll follow.
Roll for initiative. Duds.
yep.
Go and just tell me what you got, because
17.
Dudley, you're underway, mate.
So because Hans volunteered me, I'm gonna activate rage.
No, really?
Oh, of course.
We're gonna have to come up with a super rage for you. So when you have to do stuff that you trigger rage, we call it.
PTSD kicks in.
Yeah, PTSD.
I know how to get his justice flowing.
So I'm gonna go just charge and just swing my maul.
Yeah, I'll just swing you on more. My camera's not very focused today. It's a shame.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Oh, yeah, 18 hits.
Oh, fuck off. 5 points of bludgeoning plus 2 from raging, so 7
So
points of bludgeoning.
nice.
2 ones.
As you come in, you swing, you strike, but he uses his shield and parries them all away. And we just roll a dice. You lose your second attack.
Never had one.
You don't have a second attack.
No.
Ah, well,
Level 3.
you would have lost your second attack. All right, I'm just special abilities. You'll fight him again.
Revealed your trap card too early.
Yeah, right. You'll fight him again. You see a radiant blue energy start to envelop around his sword. 33 to hit.
What?
Ha! Damn.
Oh,
Okay, that hits.
calm down. He's your friend, man.
That will be 9 points of slashing damage,
Halved.
halved, but that will be 5 points of lightning damage.
Oh, damn. So half of 9 is
5,
so 10 damage altogether.
10 damage altogether.
Oh,
Damn.
Just point out special ability. So
No, I'm not. I'm not saying
I know,
a thing.
because you all just went, duh!
Yeah,
Damn, son.
33 bloody to hit.
You'll go, Dudders.
I'm contemplating if I need to use my nat 20 to use. I'll use that as my last result. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Cool. Alright, that's
You got
that's my turn.
Don't forget you got your inspiration as well.
Yeah.
And it's not as good this time. 26 to hit.
Did you say 6?
26 to hit. Just to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The sword again shines with a shimmering blue. This time hits with 10 bludgeoning damage.
Part 5.
And 10 lightning.
fucking hell.
15. Hit.
Oh no, my money.
I didn't give you anything. Thing's a bit OP, man. Fucking hell.
Well, I just want to point out this is Governor Burnham's personal goal. Just throwing out.
I'm just throwing it out there. You chose who we had to fight.
Yeah, I told you. Well, you could have said no.
In fairness, the odds were 6 to 1, so we could have guessed that the guy was strong.
Bring it on, Dudders.
So after feeling like I'm on my being done, can I use that nat? This is for story.
Yeah.
Can you go use that nat 20 that you gave me?
Yeah.
Use any time. Just go get that nice clean hit.
Yep.
As long as I get that nice clean hit.
Yeah. So we'll do nat 20s the way that nat 20s should be done. So when you use a nat 20, you get one max hit, and then you roll the second dice.
Can I distract him, not Dudders, the opponent, by throwing a little bag of sand at him, just just to distract him?
Don't
I
ask
think that'll
me.
be instant
You want to do it?
disqualification.
Do it. I don't ask me. If you want to do it, do it.
There was nothing in the rules about it. It said that no magic.
I'm saying, if you want to do it, do it.
Oh no, I don't know.
Make me second guess myself.
So
So you use your nat 20, so that gives you one max hit.
So that's
One
12.
So you max out and then you roll the second dice.
So that's 12. Plus 11 plus 2 for raging.
So 23, 25.
25.
They watch you take these two huge electrified strikes, and you sort of raise up out of nowhere, swinging your maul. And as you strike him so hard, he drops his shield.
I'm just like doing that, just, you know, that complete rage roar.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Douglas, you can fuck him up now. Sorry.
Oh, it's a 21 to hit,
That hits.
but no lightning damage. 8 slashing damage, half to 4.
Oh,
No lightning damage on this one, failed.
okay.
You can do it, Douglas. Just, you got this. Finish him off.
Swing back like Babe Ruth.
Swing, better, swing.
Just as he's like winding up, Han shouts out to the enemy and like insults him. But Han's standing there. He's got little tassels on his nipples, and he's like waving them around like this, and that, trying to distract the opponent just for that moment. So Dudley has an open, full-on shot at him while he's hopefully distracted.
Yes, this heavily trained knight is going to get distracted by your nipple tassels.
Yeah. They're amazing nipple tassels, by the way.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
Oh, fuck him up.
So that's 10 plus 2 for raging, 12 points of bludgeoning.
Oh.
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 12.
Oh.
Yeah, 12 points of bludgeoning.
You drop him down to one knee. He goes down, the sword sort of in the ground. He's on one knee, just raises up his left hand.
He yields. He yields. Come on, tell him he yields.
Say it.
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, fucking hell. It's getting a bit intense now.
I got advantage
Go on, son.
for danger sense. 18 points. 18.
And 18 saves you. A bright white radiant light comes out of his hand as it fires towards you, but you just manage to matrix out of the way as he shoots you with sacred flame.
You know you want to say it.
He ain't saying it.
Come on, Dudders. Give him an honourable end. Finish him.
I want to go say this in advance. If it is the final hit, I'm not doing lethal.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No, I just want to go shout that out.
Sweep the leg. Don't have a problem with that.
Get him a body bag.
Yeah.
They use my inspiration to go roll again.
Oh shit.
18 to hit.
18.
The man kneels before you. He is the enemy. An enemy shows no mercy.
Another 12 points of damage, bludgeoning.
As he starts to fall and hit the ground, he has one more swing at you
Oh, fuck.
with heroic strike.
Oh, no, come on.
What? That's a 16 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Yes.
So that hits.
Oh,
There's no blue. It's got to be. It's got to be high on the dice. It's got to be high on the dice. It's a max 12.
Oh, dang.
It's a max 12 on the dice. Half to 6.
So I got restless endurance. Once per long rest, when you are reduced to 0 but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 HP instead.
oh.
Got to 1 HP. That is a class move. He uses his final strike. He drops down unconscious. You remain on 1 hit.
Yes.
Nice. Very nice. Damn.
Well played. Well played.
Oh,
Yes.
very high.
Quid's in on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been seeing some mighty fights, but nothing compares to what we just saw. Let's steer it for our new champion, Big Green.
And I will faint.
Oh no, that is
No, you know you pass outstanding.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, that is. It's okay. So how much do we win it? So I put 40 on it. What was his odds?
You put 30 on it, don't lie.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
put 30
put-
on. No, I put
No, he
30.
put
Yeah, you
60.
put 30 down for me, a 10 for.
Yeah. So what do I get on that one?
Well, Dudders was 6 to 1, so 30 at 6 to 1, so 3 times 60, 180.
180. Fuck yeah. 180 gold.
And 60 back to Rogan.
Cool. Damn, I should
Ladies
bet
and
more.
gentlemen, this next match has got a lot to live up to after that.
I know I had faith in my dadders.
A lot to live up to. Hey man, I even used my heroic strike as a final freaking thing. It didn't do it. Here he is, Metal Man,
Yeah, woo.
and his opponent in all his regalness. The lights change.
Oh, ball.
In all his regalness, accompanied to the ring by Father Tiberius and Father Cornelius. Please welcome to the arena, Sir Gregorius.
Um,
I've got Tiberius and Thingy, so I'll do it just so you can see the models.
Greg boring us more like, am I right? Woo. Greg sucks. Greg sucks. Greg sucks.
Yeah, so Father Tiberius and Father Cornelius and Sir Gregorius.
855. 855. 855.
If all your bets are in, gentlemen, roll for initiative.
If I start the A55 chant, does anyone else join in?
Yeah, go on in. A55. A55. A55.
855.
pretty solid. I got
And then you
17.
You get the rest of the people in there. There's like it's busy enough. There's like 50 people in there. And it's like they sort of stand up, arms up in the air. Gregorius.
A55. A55. A5. Shut the fuck up, you bitches. A55. A55.
That's right. What did you get? 17? 855?
17, yeah.
Yep, you're away.
Quick one. So spells. So whenever a target fails to saving throw. Okay, so 10. Oh, okay. For my action, I would like to cast Bane.
Bane?
Oh damn!
Um,
Yeah, y'all play like that now.
okay. And you have to make that when? I don't know.
Thanks to
Well,
Bob.
Can't
Bane.
do it. I've got to make the save, wherever the save is now.
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Yeah.
That is definitely a fail, 11.
I don't know. Ah, yeah, you failed. Wait. So now you have to minus. You have to roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Right.
so good.
That's all right. Do you want to roll the d4 rather than me?
Yeah, sure. But I didn't need to roll it yet. I need to do it when you roll a dice.
Well, no, because you do it, and that's why I'm minus for anything. It's not just one spell; it's all spells.
Ah.
No, it's continuous.
Yeah, it's
3.
whatever you roll it. That's why I'm minus. I don't think it's minus for that one particular thing. I think it's minus for everything.
3.
Up to 3 creatures of choice can see and make charisma saving throws. Whenever the target fails this saving throw and makes the attack roll saving roll before the spell ends, the caster must roll a d4 and subtract it from the rolls. Okay, so yeah, so my next attack roll, I'm at -3. Sorry.
Nice. I would also like to cast Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith. Okay.
I hate that guy.
So
I don't care if Dan is watching. I hate that guy.
Yeah, we all
I'm
hate.
pretty juicy AC right now. Nice. That's my go.
Okie dokie. Well, in trying to keep it interesting, which I am going to do. Yeah, because of the Bane from nowhere in particular. Interesting. Right. Yeah, okay. It's fine. So he's going to step forward with his huge, massive, overcompensating for something great sword. And he is going to raise it to the heavens. And as he raises it to the heavens, it is lit with a bright red light.
That's nice.
And he's going to make his attack. At -3, even with -3, that is still a 20 to hit.
That's a what?
20. Dirty 20.
Ah, you failed.
Oh damn!
Damn. Fucking hell.
All right.
Oh, because it's got Shield of Faith. Hasn't
Yeah. So anything else?
Back to your go.
Sick one. What other
Such a
spells do I
dick
have?
move.
Hold on,
He's only-
hang on, did you cast 2 spells at the same in the
Action,
same turn?
bonus action.
It's a bonus
can't-
action.
But still cast 2 spells. Can't cast 2 spells in the same turn. You can cast 1 spell on a cantrip,
How many bloody cantrips?
but you can't cast 2 spells.
Hmm.
So which one are you keeping? Are you keeping Bane or are you keeping Shield of Faith?
I will keep Shield of Faith, and I would have just wasted an action last time.
Well, because you could have cast Shield of Faith and then make an attack.
What? So we're going to go back to the start then.
Yeah, because that was my fault for missing it.
I didn't realize I couldn't cast 2 spells.
I'd have kept Bane.
No, he's kept Shield of Faith to keep his AC up.
Facts.
You still would lose health.
So I'll make the attack first.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22 definitely hit.
Nice. And that is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And then I will obviously cast.
Shield of Faith. You
Shield
don't
of
have to do it
Faith.
in order. You can cast Shield of Faith first, and they.
I know. This doesn't matter though.
Okay. So 10 damage. Marvelous. Right, so I'm still at a -3, so my -3 still would have been 19. Still would have been a dirty 20. To hit. But so you still would have, but I've not got the -3 because I haven't got Bane. So 23 to hit.
You hit. What other features and traits do I have?
Need those. That's the ones. Roll the right dice, James. There's 6 points of slashing damage. Could you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I can. I think I succeed with 22.
You do succeed, yes. So you don't take the extra damage.
So we're on 25 now. That's cool. All right. Well,
now, back to you.
Does Channel Divinity count as a spell?
No, it does an
but you
action.
use it as an
Oh, wait,
action.
no. It's different now anyway.
But you use it as an action.
That's fine. I will cast Bane now.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit you. AC's too good.
And that will.
Counter OP, level 3 paladin.
I will end my turn.
Okay, so you've cast Bane. Roll my d4 for my attack roll. Roll the d4
Oh, yeah.
for Bane.
3.
-3 again. Man, only a nat 20 a hit. Only a nat 20 a hit.
That's nice.
It sounds so bad and amazing.
Well, so with a 19 on the dice,
Yeah.
my +5 puts me to 24, and -3, 21.
That is my AC.
Oh!
So a 19 to
Cool.
20 is
So,
the only way you're going to
a
get
hit.
hit.
Awesome. Right. So, Jesus Christ. That's going to be crazy. 7 points of slashing damage. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I can indeed. 16.
16 makes it again. Damn you, man. Really need that to fail because I'm not going to be able to get past that AC every time.
Yep, that's nice.
Got it. Go.
Okay. Warhammer with a nat 20 to hit.
Damn. This is 9 for 1. Isn't it? Didn't take this damn thing's AC into account.
That is 20 bludgeoning.
Damn, bro.
And I would like to cast Thunderous Smite. Or should I have casted that before?
No. Well, you cast Thunderous Smite on your weapon to get the extra damage. That will end Bane and Shield of Faith.
Okay, that I
Shield of
won't do
Faith.
that then.
Shield of Faith would have ended when you cast Bane. Because they're concentration spells. You go cast one at a time.
Okay. You could have told me that.
I just did.
You told me that before I cast it.
The more you know.
All right. So I've still got Bane. So you've still got your minus.
I'm still -3.
That's fine. It's your turn.
Okey-dokey, man. That is a miss. Definitely a miss.
That's nice.
It'll be
My turn.
six to hit. Yep. I'm being nice.
So
I shouldn't do this. But I'm running to hit it. There we go. Yeah, the next one.
how do I know if it's concentration spell or not?
It will say concentration.
Concentration. Concentration. Oh, damage. Oh, it's concentration. Stuff you. Don't have any spells that aren't. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna hit with my
That's just
hammer. Again.
that's how paladins work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cast one spell at a time to hit people.
18 to hit.
18 is my AC.
That's nice. 13 max damage.
Man. Cool. And we're going to go again. He's going to raise up his big sword. He's going to swing. He's going to have not a lot of chance of hitting you. 16, 21. Roll my. I'm at 21 at the minute. Roll that D4.
4.
Yeah, miss.
All right. Cool. That's my turn. I'm gonna hit with Warhammer again. That's another 18.
Okay.
That is your AC.
I know.
And 9 damage.
It's got a ridiculous ace. Wow. He drops down to one knee.
That's nice.
So
All right,
patronizing.
All right, Mrs. Brown. I'll get you one
That's
one
nice.
decent
That's
hit.
nice.
Take. One decent hit is all it's going to take.
Okay.
And that is 18, 23. Roll that D4.
I will do so. Please give me another 4. Fuck. I only rolled the 2, so that hurts.
Oh, hooray! Hate Bane. Right, that will be 7 points of slashing damage. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I can also do that. With 21.
God! You'll go.
Cool. I'm gonna hit with Warhammer again.
Duh.
With 18. How many 18s am I gonna roll?
Well, at least 3.
Is a war machine.
And that is 11 damage.
Oh my God, he's going down. He's going down, but I gave both of these guys heroic strike. So
Woohoo!
with these last possible, right? I rolled a 24. What's the D4 on the Bane?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, yay! Ugh. Max damage is I get up to 14 max damage
Okay.
Oh,
with my greatsword.
I'm just checking.
That's 9 points of slashing damage
Uh-huh.
on my way down. My God, couldn't get a draw out of either.
You almost got a draw out on me.
Nah, you both cheated.
I didn't cheat. I just used my character class proficiently.
No, ladies and gentlemen, it is unfathomable. I can't believe it with my own 2 ears. We have got 2 new champions. Here he stands. Battleman.
What were the odds on A55s again? Was it
1 to 9.
You
1 to
put
9?
10 to.
Yeah, so 90 in it.
90.
I get.
90.
855. Now, if we chant, will the whole group join in?
Yeah.
855.
The room is almost in shock and awe. Almost in shock and like just complete confusion on their faces. These 2 new, who the hell are these people? Rock up and take out 2 of the highest exalted champions of this fight club.
I want to fight somebody.
Well, tonight's gambling is over, but if you wish to come back tomorrow's,
Maybe.
I'm sure I can find you somebody's.
Well, we might end up seeing those furthered brotherhood, and then we can get into a proper fight.
Absolutely.
But gentlemen, as promised, if you would like to join me upstairs by the bar, once I've collected all my fucking winnings, and it's just all these gold just get thrown towards him. He's like showering in. Yeah.
Hans takes Rogo aside and goes, "Hey Rogo, maybe you can use some of your expertise in that and get us a little bit more of them winnings."
Oh yeah. Look, a pigeon. And then I'll see if I can grab anything.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
With advantage because I pointed out a pigeon.
Yeah. Don't fuck about. No.
Just a sleight of hand.
15.
There we go.
Gets himself another 10 pieces.
Yay. And here's 5 for you, Hans.
Oh, thank you very much.
What about me? I just beat the shit out of people.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Right, I'll see if I can grab any more. Look, another pigeon.
He's look, another pigeon. Go on, another sleight of hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, lots of pigeons in here.
A whole flock of pigeons.
20 on that one.
Oh yeah.
What, a dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So you sort of put your hand on his pile as he sort of puts both of his hands down to start pulling it into the bag. And he just sort of, you get that awkward as your hands touch on the pile of gold. And he just stops and looks at you.
And I go, "Hey, look, a flock of pigeons."
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to bat away the pigeons, but they've gone now.
So you upstairs.
So,
Well, that was awkward.
yeah. Ah, okay, fine. I'll give A55 the other 5.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Dudley walks away with fuck all.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm still passed out. Like,
Oh, you're all right. You're back out. The healers have been in. They've touched you all up. You're fine.
Okay, so
if I was able to go meet with the Templar, I want to shake his hand.
Interesting. So you obviously you got taken one way. They got taken then.
Yeah, but if I was able to go meet up, just to see how he was.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. A55 and Dudley are both met and checked over by various healers. These 2 very well dressed elven clerics with a bit of a to them. They give you back 11 hit points each.
Appreciate it.
I was going to suggest a long rest for the night and see if any of the Brotherhood come back before we potentially venture out.
How much should I get back?
11.
11. Okay.
So you'll be on 13.
Now I'll be on 12.
And
Mate,
you get given you get given, no, you don't. You get led back to the staircase that leads you back upstairs and back into the bar. And as you walk into the bar, the two of you step through the rear door behind the bar, and this huge eruption sort of explodes as most of the patrons from there were shocked to see you both still in one piece. Even I am really. But hey man, I put two really good fighters out there and should have been a lot more in my favor. I'm gonna have to start upping my game.
What are you talking about? You almost fucked me up.
Yeah, only almost.
I was on 2 hit points.
I had to use my character trait.
I didn't.
I didn't.
I
The
didn't.
but the huge roar of the crowd, the bartender like massively excited as he sort of drops these two huge sacks behind the bar and starts tending and pouring drinks and dishing out various items. The excuse me, the Templar or the gentleman in armor nowhere to be seen, but as Father Tobias and Father Cornelius approach the bar, you see one of them have angry words over the bar with the bartender.
Are we, or is anyone close enough to eavesdrop on the exact words?
The roar of the crowd far too loud to pick up what they were saying.
Any lip reading?
I was going to say, I thought I was looking at being by the bar anyway. So,
As I say, caught up in the noise of the crowd. You see this, you hear nothing.
so even though I'm in really close proximity, like, could I know?
But you're not
few
in
words?
close proximity because I haven't put you there. You're in the crowd. You're not at the bar.
Might as well have a stiff drink. I know I bloody feel like I need one. So I'll go wherever free seat is at the bar.
Yeah. Before you've even sat down, you've got guys glassy pouring you various concoctions out of bottles and
Thanks.
just patting you on the back, patting you on the head. Basically, all of that. The other two though, in Ruger and Hans, you see something get past between the bartender and the two gentlemen as they sort of take it and push off into the middle of the crowd in the bar.
In Hans, follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow them, and I want to know exactly what they've passed, what's been passed.
Okay. So A55 sitting down, getting all these his high fives and yeah, woo, etc. The two gentlemen they leave via the front door and disappear off into the night. Is Hans following them?
Yes, I'm following them.
Okay, I will give Hans back up then. I think Hans and A55 and Dudley are in good hands. If you'll pardon the pun, but I'll go with the hands that's not in good hands.
Could I cast Thaumaturgy? I'm just trying to think what to use though to try and get them to stop in their tracks. But also, you know, catching them off guard and that. Hopefully, it will make them a bit sort of scared because I could either go for a booming voice that they'll hear.
All of it only within 30 feet, remember? You got to be within 30 feet of them.
You know, if I'm running it.
All I'm saying is you got to be within 30 feet.
Yeah, well, I'm going to run within 30 feet of them then. Or I could potentially. I could give them some kind of ominous whisper that they could hear.
Okay, well, as you follow, I'll do that. As you follow them out the door, you see the two of them, they sort of exit left and start walking around the back of the building.
Hmm.
And as they sort of walk round the back, they walk past the entrance to the Coin Guard barracks and continue off and step into an alleyway behind the main building.
Right. I shall. No, they cause my voice to boom from the direction they're heading in, try and stop them in their tracks.
Okay?
Shout out.
What's the booming voice going to say?
I'm like, no.
Fair enough. As you scream this out, you hear the clipping and clopping and sort of neighing of horses as the two sort of knock out from behind, sitting on the horses, but they haven't ridden off. And they sort of look down at you and sort of, yes, you screamed.
It says I can cast this as many times as I wish, up to 3 times. I'm going to ask them, could your players dismount? I wish to have a conversation with your players.
Could you please get taller? I don't wish to come down to your level.
Right, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy again for tremors under the ground to make the horses basically buckle and throw them off.
The horses don't buck. The horses start sort of stepping and sort of walking around in circles, but they don't buck. It's not boomy enough. Is that look? As you can see, our horses are a bit agitated. Could you just tell us your business or be on your way?
As I said, I wish you to dismount. I want to have a conversation with you.
You can continue to have a conversation while I am mounted, sir.
Okay. What? I saw something was being passed from the bartender to yourselves. What was he passing?
Just the betting slips from the evening.
I don't believe you. Right. So, can you play? I want you to tell me the truth. I want you to show me exactly what was passed to you. And I really do implore you, please do not make this any more difficult than this needs to be. This is very important.
He pulls out a piece of paper from his pocket, opens it up, and it's just a sheet of paper with the odds of the evening on it.
Doesn't necessarily mean that's exactly what was passed.
But that's what you've asked.
I'm not buying this. There was something
going on between you and the bartender? You didn't look happy. So I
Look, we
want to
don't
know.
look happy. Why would anybody look happy if you lose money because your guy loses? Just because your guy won and you made gold pieces, I've now got to go back home and go, look, lost fucking shitloads.
Something was passed. Because I don't know, do they know Rogu's there?
Well, Rogu's with you. He didn't do anything else other than leave with you.
Well, I'm just wondering, while I'm talking, I'm wondering if Rogu could stealthily basically pickpocket to see if he can actually grab hold of exactly what it is that we're looking for.
I mean, yeah. Did you see which one of them in particular took the piece of paper off the table?
No, you didn't say, but hopefully Rogu's that good he could pickpocket both of them.
Okay, I will sneak under the horse's legs and try and get a good
I mean,
position.
you sort of you step up and you're sort of like, oh, man, I can't even. You gotta give me something. I can't give you this. You've got to give me something. They're sitting on horses. You're not just gonna walk out to go, oh yeah, lovely,
No,
lovely,
that's-
yeah, it's, lovely.
Okay,
Got
Gotta give me something.
what, me? Okay, fair enough.
Something other than look, pigeon.
Damn. Okay, that's my move gone. Oh
You
look!
got-
Any card.
You gotta
Yeah.
give me something.
Oh look, an eagle. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
shit,
All right. That's not going to happen. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
okay, I'm going to use my third Thaumaturgy to cast ominous whispers, but for the horses to hear. But it's going to be creepy, like where it frightens the horses, like really, really frightens them,
Okay.
and hopefully they'll buck. Throw the bastards off.
I mean, the horse whisperer is here. You sort of send off this ominous whisper just for the horses to hear. The horses they seem agitated, their eyes widen. They don't buck because what would a horse do when it's scared? It will run. But as the horses do start to gallop off, the guy who's literally holding and showing you the sheet of paper goes, fuck! And that sheet of paper goes, and lays on the ground.
Well, I'll go and pick it up. And this is probably where you're going to tell me it was exactly just a betting the odds.
He's going to be going like this. He's going to go, you stupid bastard! As it's just disappearing off into the night.
Okay.
And you go over and you pick up that piece of paper and you look at it. And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Shit!
And another episode of D&D Misfit Adventures Campaign 3 has come to an end. If you make it all the way to the end, watch me doing this. That means that I love you. And until next time, take care.